You know, hot as it was, I thought I sweat out all my tears, man. Got leather seats and the sun was right here cooking me. All right, we ain't got much time. Nowhere in Ohio. The athlete's prayer. Lord, please clear my head of all distractions and my heart of burdens I may bear, so I may perform my very best, knowing you'll always be there. Please lift me up before the moment, so through your eyes I may see and have a clear understanding as the game unfolds before me. With great courage I will meet this challenge, as you would have me to, but keep me humble and remind me that my strength comes from knowing you. Then when all eyes are upon me, at the end of this big game, I will turn their eyes to you, O Lord, in the glory of your name. Amen. I used to read that every day before a game, every Sunday. Even in college, I read that. Because even now, good Lord, Almighty God, creator of all things, all of us, He's the reason why I'm here. This little light of mine, I had to let it shine. I'd like to thank all those that fought and marched in this great country of ours. That's the reason why I'm here. Because without them, this kid from New Orleans wouldn't make it. My class members, thank you guys. Just to be a part of this with you guys, man, is awesome. I said Kevin should have been a spokesman for the whole class because he speaks so well, man. I think you said it all. You know, I really don't think none of us need to say anything, man. We go to parties right now. It's fitting to be in here with Mr. Johnny Robinson and Ty Champ because my DBs know it was always about us first. So I'm honored, Mr. Robinson and Louisiana boys. Yes, sir. Thanks to the Pro Football Hall of Fame, all the volunteers. 5,000 volunteers. You all doing a great job this week. Awesome time. Mr. Blair Buswell. I look just like the guy. I had braids all week. I had to take it out, you know. It's football time, y'all. To you, the fans, thank you for your support. You, the guys that make it fun for us. All of us, even the players out there, you the guys that make it fun for us, and you pay the bills, you know, so thank you. NFL changed my life. It put me in a place I never thought I would be. Thanks to Houston Texans for letting me be there for a couple months. Appreciate that, Lanyap. Thanks to the Jets, where I finished off at, but there's no place like Baltimore! No place like Baltimore, baby. I'd like to thank that organization, Steve Bisciotti, Ozzie Newsome, Coach Belichick, his staff, Coach Harbs, his staff. There's too many people to mention. I know I'm gonna miss some people, man, but I love all y'all guys, man. Thank you for your support over the years. Even now, I know we done had a lot of conversations, Steve and I, Ozzy and I, man. We done had a lot of little bumps and bruises. Coach Harbs, my guy. That man there, man, he came in with a plan. And we executed it, Coach. Iron sharpens iron. To all my teammates, I mean, from high school to college to the pros, man, thank all you guys, because I wouldn't be here without you guys. I always say there's no GOAT in this game, because none of us can do this without our teammates. There's no GOAT. Can't be. It takes all 11 guys on the football field to do what we do. So thanks to my teammates, man, over the years, especially those DBs, man. My DB groups, man, we went through some times. We had a bunch of fun times playing this game, but it was a lot of studying, and I appreciate the trust you guys put in me as a leader, so I really appreciate that. You gotta excuse me, I just wrote this all right here, sitting in this chair. It's been special. This has been a great ride. I mean, you know, it's hard to prepare for something that, you know, you just really want to soak in. You know, I really just wanted to soak everything in. Even today with the parade, man, the fans out there is amazing. Ohio, the state, the city of Canton, you guys really put out for us and show out for us. So I really thank you for that. I gotta pay homage and respect to all the greats up here. You guys, man, I looked up to a lot of you guys, especially Ronnie Lott. He's the reason why I did a lot of things on the football field. I wanted to be like him, the woo hitter of all times. I know he told me I was the best safety to ever do it, but I got all 10 fingers, man, you know, so Ronnie, you the man, man. To J.O., my boy, teammate, Hall of Famer. That smile, you know what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. That man kept a smile on his face, no doubt. 5'2", back to back. It's never been done. A guy that changed my life, brother for life. You and Rohan Marley. And I get to that other guy, he knew what I'm talking about. That Kappa with that cane. Oh man, this is tough. This is real tough, y'all. This kid wasn't supposed to be here. This way it gets tough, man. My mom and my dad, my first coaches, my brothers, Darian, my brother Brian, rest in peace to you. He passed when I was playing this game. My family, my Uncle Tim, my son, my son's mother, Zakia Funches, thank you for your support, for your stability, just holding us together as a team, you know, and taking care of our son when I was away and you were by yourself. Thank you for that. I appreciate you for allowing me to follow my dreams. Just last week, man, leading up to this. This is why this got hard and I couldn't really do what I wanted to do, is because my auntie got sick. And she in the hospital. She couldn't make it. And she ain't got much longer. It's tough, y'all. Whew. It's fun, though. I love it, man. It's joy now. It's joy. Let me get through this. Oh, man, my Auntie Ruthie. To my on duty, the Jackson family, Mr. Pop, my great-grandmother, Helen Sanchez, and teammates that passed along the way, Mickey Wilson, Chris Campbell, Al Blades, and the late, great Sean Taylor, who should be a Hall of Famer. And so I can start to get into it a little bit, y'all. Whew. You know, mental illness is one of the biggest problems in our world. You know, it's an ill mentality that really kills us. So I gotta send prayers to the family that has experienced the mass shootings in the last couple of days. I think it was yesterday, I'm not sure, but just in general across this country, it's something we really need to address. I could have told me my nose was running up here. Coach, help me out, coach. Our standard as a team was about being together, one goal, making each other better, for all to achieve their personal goals. So I asked America, what's our standard? Your environment is key. The company you keep matters, accountability. That's all you have. Each one of us push each other towards their own achievements. Ultimately, just to take care of our families, take care of our own. And that's what we need to do. Help each other, encourage each other, lift each other up. But God don't make no mistakes, y'all. This is not about me. It's about a lot of people over here and out here. Thank you. It's really all about the positive progress of my parents. It's funny how things go full circle, you see. My dad lived in St. Rose, where I'm from, where I grew up. My dad went to Destrehan High School, left there because of bad structure and the environment wasn't helpful to African Americans at the time. So he went and moved to Shrewsbury, where I was born and raised. And if he don't move to Shrewsbury, he don't meet my mom, who he's been married to for 41 years. See, my dad was a super athlete. He did everything. And his teammates who he played softball with, you know, they remind me all the time, especially my godfather. Let's see if I can do this. I can hear him saying it, "Hey, godchild, you good, but you're not as good as your daddy. That's where you get it, boy. Love you, godchild. I love you, Uncle Box." I was raised in Shrewsbury when my parents lived in a one-bedroom apartment. And it was all about progression, really. They moved from one-bedroom apartment to another one-bedroom apartment with four boys. And then when my youngest brother Edwin was born, we moved to a two-bedroom apartment. And then all that was within 2 streets, y'all. Wasn't going very far, but they were progressing. And we finally moved to St. Rose, and we got a house, 4 bedrooms, and that's where it really began for me. When I arrived to St. Rose and I went to Albert Cammon. There was one person in here from there. We got one of us back there, but we moved to St. Rose, and I had some great friends, man, who played a lot of football. A lot of them I can't name, but Aaron Smith, Russell Bickham. Me and Russell Bickham used to throw the ball to each other nights like this, 60, 50 yards away from each other, y'all. That's why I caught so many interceptions. Thank you, bro. Love you, man. See, parents, your job as a parent is to provide a nurturing environment for your child to grow up. Raise them to leave the house, not to stay. We don't want no kids at 30 and 40 years old putting their name on the milk. And I mean, really be parents, y'all. I mean, I love this lyric from Michael Jackson. He said, "If you can't feed the baby, then don't have the baby." That's true, kids. Don't have a baby if you can't afford them. I hear one crying right now, so that's an amen. To my son, my nephews and nieces, I love y'all. No matter what, keep your head up, Keep going and keep growing. You got all the support from me. Son, I love you, man. You my heart, dude. You gonna get there, man. Just put your mind on it. See, I know and I knew what it means. I knew and I know what it means when you see us, see me. I had to grow up fast, y'all. I had to mature real fast because of my environment. It was crime-infested, drugs, police, all kind of things going on. And it wasn't always bad policing like people think. No, everybody's not good, everybody's not bad. There's just one police officer that was in my neighborhood, and I won't say his name. People know. This was in Shrewsbury when I was growing up. And we was always taught to run from the police and dodge the police officers. And I remember this one time, I'm yelling back to my cousins, because most of them was selling drugs or something, that the police was coming, and the police officer heard me. And he called me to his car and he said, "Come here, young man, get in the back." I lost it, y'all. He said, "Where do you live?" I said, "Around the corner, one-bedroom house." And he was like, "I'm taking you home." I was like, "Oh my God, don't do that. Take me to jail. Cause my mama's home." But I can remember him saying, "Son, I know you, I see you around here playing sports. So you don't need to be hanging with those other kids and other guys because you have something." So I would say, to the point of what we have going on in our society, don't aggravate, or should I say, push an officer to have to do something they don't have to do, shouldn't have to do. We all are human beings. Just make it home, man. Take your ticket and go. Just take that slap on the wrist and get arrested. See, I grew up in St. Rose, and on my way to school, I passed up 3 plantations. So I really had to grow up fast, y'all. I was a 2-star athlete. I got looked over. You have to surround yourself with the right people that support you. You have to. That's the only way you're gonna get here. And I know a lot of guys up here can say the same thing. If you don't have the right people in your environment, your peers, your friends to support you, you won't make it, y'all. Kerry Nicholson, Joe Smith, Keith Sterling, man, y'all my boys, man. Without y'all, I wouldn't be here, bro. Thanks for holding me down. So I say that to kids, make sure you have the right people around you. Make sure you surround yourself with the right folk, because if you don't, there's an old saying, say, you show me your friends, I'll tell you who you are. And you quickly become the things that you feed and the things that you hang around. So I made the choice not to hang around people who were selling drugs. I made a choice not to hang around guys who wasn't going to school. And I met Mr. Parquette. Mr. Parquette still slapped me in my chest to this day. I've been knowing Mr. Parquette since I was 16 years old. He's my mentor, he's here, he's 80 years old, and he still do the same thing. Mr. Parquette, Miss Parquette, I love y'all, because I know I wouldn't be here without you. Hall of Fame mentor, Hall of Fame, Hall of Famer, Mr. Parquette, no doubt. Love you, Mr. P. Like I told y'all, I just wrote this, and I know my guys like, what are he doing up there? It's hard, real hard, man. I want to make sure I get everything in. So I went to Albert Cammon. Mr. Parquette took me to Destrehan High School, and I met Miss Hall, the secretary of the high school. She was mentoring a bunch of kids as well. Miss Hall took me under her wing because I needed that wing. She's a guardian angel. Her and her husband, Nipper Hall, I lived with them when I was in high school after asking my parents, can I move away? 5 minutes away, y'all, just a walk. It wasn't far. And I moved into Miss Hall's house because I needed a different environment. I didn't feel like where I was at was gonna help me achieve a goal that I wanted to do, and that was just go to college, because we couldn't afford to pay for me to go to college. And the University of Miami came along. And Chuck Pagano and Curtis Johnson started recruiting me, and all he told me was to get the grades. And Ms. Hall, I know you remember the day on those steps, getting that ACT back. And I made the grade, and I became a Hurricane. Chuck Pagano, man, this guy here taught me just about everything what it is to know about being a defensive back. And I took it to the next level because he was like a father to me. Him and CJ, Curtis Johnson, both coaches in the NFL right now. That's how I know your coaching matters. That's why you hear guys up here talking about their coaching. These guys took me and Reggie Wayne from Louisiana. Reggie will be up here soon. I know he will. He's nominated next year. I love you, bro. You're the only one that can relate. I know this. We've been through some times, man. Boy, I love you, man. We lost our brothers together, man. And you, my bro, you was always like the big brother, even when I didn't pay the light bill. Couldn't believe it. We're just gonna light these candles and stay here, huh? And we did. And we rode it out. We rebuilt them. We rebuilt that orange and green, bro. We won that national championship when he left. Like no other, man. That Hurricane team there, all my teammates in college, I know a bunch of y'all are here. I ain't gonna ask y'all to stand up because I know y'all tired. But man, no, I love you guys. That was a special run. We were undefeated. I know they say we could have beat some NFL teams, but I played in this league, it wasn't gonna happen. I would not disrespect this league. Not even those Cincinnati Bengals. Hold up, hold on. Or the Cleveland Browns. Now hold on, don't boo me. Can I get an OH? I have the utmost respect for both of those organizations. I have 30 picks between two teams. Not my fault y'all changed quarterbacks, man. So from a Hurricane to a Raven, I became. I can remember showing up my rookie year in Baltimore, and I had on a Jim Brown jersey. And Jim Brown was like, I mean, he the best, man. Come on, it's a throwback jersey. I show up and Baltimore booed me. Just like Cleveland just did it. Baltimore booed me. I tried to make up for that, Cleveland. And I walk on stage and they like, take it off, take it off. I took it off. And y'all love me ever since, man. I love you, Baltimore. I love that city. Y'all the reason why I did it so hard, man. Why I gave so much on that football field. Because I worked my foundation that I built from Baltimore works with one of the best and worst schools in the country, y'all. Booker T. Washington. I love my kids. They the reason why I went so hard. You know, because they were some of the kids where the riots happened, if y'all remember that, when Freddie Gray passed. And these kids just don't have that same structure that I talked about. My dad didn't have the opportunity, and we're in 2019. My dad was back in the late 50s, well, late 60s. I don't make you that old, Dad. Late 60s and 70s. And, you know, I visit this school, and these kids just don't have the structure in their environment. And that's all I'm talking about here tonight, is environment, the structure that you need around you to be successful. These kids don't have that. So when I got to Baltimore, I took over James Trapp's program, and I've been a part of that program for 17 years and still work with that school. I love Booker T, love Baltimore. To all my equipment managers, thank you. Will, Ed Carroll, thank you guys. All the Hurricane equipment guys. Bill T, our trainer and staff, thank you. Monty Sanders, my trainer in Baltimore, thank you. And while I'm mentioning trainers, Andrew Swayze, I know you're here, man. I love you, brother. You're the reason, man, I became the leader I was in Miami and in the league. And all my chaplains, I thank you too. O.J. Brigance. If y'all don't know O.J. Brigance, y'all need to know his story. Because just like I'm not supposed to be up here, he's not supposed to be on God's earth right now. He's supposed to be in heaven according to the doctor. But he's right there. He was diagnosed with ALS. And this man never changed one time. Juice, you still the same person. I know it, man. And I know what you're saying. Uncle Earl, keep on going. Take your time. I love you, Juice. You're the reason why I'm here, man. You're the reason I became a great professional. Because I remember you making me talk to all the rookies when they came in. So thank you for that, Juice. Love you. Playing this game, it's a violent game if y'all play this game. A lot of guys up here know that. It's a very violent game, and y'all should know that as parents if you got your kids in it. I have my kids in it. And best believe I would do it again, because I love this game. But you need to know that you have to take care of your body. You have to eat right. You have to sleep good at night. You know, do countless amounts of ice tub. Get all the treatment. So I wouldn't be able to do this without my doctor, Clayton Gibson. Doc, man, I love you, man, for all you provide for me, man. You let me know it's about life. You're my mentor, my brother in Christ, my master. Thank you, brother, for leading me to be a better man these days. I know it don't look like it, but I do get haircuts. So I got to thank my barbers. They've been with me for a long time, and they both named Joe. Ain't that something? So thank you guys, man. I appreciate the support. Now, y'all see me, I'd rather be smoking a cigar right now, just chilling, taking my time. I'm not gonna be up here longer. I grew up in Shrewsbury. My dad moved us to St. Rose. I went off to college in Miami and landed in Baltimore. now in Atlanta, and now in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I want to represent y'all teammates right, man. That's all I plan to do. That Nixie meeting was everything to me, that luncheon. You guys are too funny too, man. Sitting with Michael Irvin, Warren Sapp in the back talking the whole loud all day long. My big brother, Lou schooling me the whole time, and sitting there with some of the greats. I'm looking at Emmitt Smith, Chris Carter. We in there talking about Night Train Lane, Mean Joe Green over there. I'm like, man, this is awesome, man. My man Kurt Warner. Kurt sent me a book when my brother passed, man. I love you, man, for that. I still have that book. I'm just honored to be amongst you guys, man. Talking with Mel Blunt. You know, Warren Moore I've been knowing for a long time. My uncle Andre Reed. Got Reeds in here. We got 2 Reeds in here, man. I'm just happy to be here, y'all. I won't take up much more of y'all time, man, because like I said, it wasn't about me. That guy just played football just like a kid did. It's a kid's game we play. It truly is. It don't change. That's why I made the plays I did, because it was just that simple. All I really wanted to do was provide for my family, because we didn't have the structure, we didn't have the environment. So I just wanted to provide for my family. And I was able to do that, thank God for the NFL. Thank God for this game. Thank God for my parents, my mother, who hold us down. I could still hear that broom swinging at me. My mama was the disciplinarian in the household. My dad didn't say much. But when he had to say it, oh Lord, didn't want to hear it, man. My brother, Wendell Sanchez, I love you, bro. You a Hall of Famer, man, you know that. He was the first person to give me a football and told me to try to get past him. And he's 4 years older than me, and I was 5, so. I always wanted to play football with you, bro. I never got the chance, man, but I love you, bro. I represent you and all my other brothers. I love y'all. This here is for my Aunt Toot that y'all do not know. She passed a long time ago. From my Uncle Antoine, from my Uncle Derek, that they couldn't walk, they couldn't talk. They just was here on this earth, and they had to be taken care of 24/7, 365 for their whole lives. So I just wanted to change our family for them, do something different. There was a lot of things that helped get me through this. I mean, from Def Comedy Jam to hip hop. So many things helped me get to this place. So many people. I really just appreciate all the support over the years from all of you guys, just loving the game, and even the boos. I loved it all. I loved it all, especially when I heard that read in M&T Bank Stadium. What I wouldn't give for one more interception. So to my Hall of Famers, make no mistake, there's a message from God. There will be another football game when we get there. I don't know who's gonna be starting. I don't mind coming off the bench, Ronnie. But there will be another game. This ain't over. I'll leave y'all with this. I think I took up enough of y'all time. I'm just grateful just to be here. Cause this kid from Shrewsbury, Louisiana, born in Charity Hospital in New Orleans, which is not even there no more after Katrina. I'm not supposed to be here, but by the grace of God, I made it. So I'll leave you with this, because I never compared myself to any other player. I won't start doing that now. And you shouldn't compare yourself to anybody else. And you doggone right shouldn't worry about the people who don't like you. Everyone has their own greatness. And you reach your own greatness depends on your environment, your structure, company you keep, and your attitude. There will be good and bad, right and wrong. Your reaction of choice, good or bad, has consequences that affects you and those around you. No matter what, encourage those around you and yourself. I stayed encouraged. That guy there, no matter what, was focused. He stayed encouraged. There was some hard times, there was a lot of tears, even now. I tell you, each one of you, stay encouraged. Encourage each other. Help somebody. We should. We're supposed to. That's what being a human is about. Leaving this place better than we left, than we got it. That's all it's about, y'all. Man, I love y'all. I know I probably forgot a lot of people. Thank y'all. I really appreciate it, man. Y'all be blessed. Have a good night.
There's Ed Reed.